Welcome to NBA Pub Hub on Pub Sports Radio. Salute to the ladies, gents, and D-gents for tuning in. You already know it's all love. The NBA is a hell of a drug, and you're looking at the plugs. Yeah, man. It's Tombstone Tuesday, so it's only right. We got Billy, the motherfucking kid, in the building. Mr. Billy Briz. How we feeling, my dude?
Feeling good, man. Happy Valentine's Day to all you degenerates out there in the world.
Billy
Let's
Briz.
do
How we feeling,
some
my dude?
cash. Yo,
We got an echo. Someone kill that. Yeah. Go ahead.
That's it. Let's get to some cash.
He said, "That's it, short and sweet." He got something on. He got something lined up. I never heard Billy that short. God damn it! Okay, here we go. It's Tuesday. Good to see my guy, Mr. La La Land, Mr. I don't give a shit. It's Derl. How we feeling, my man?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day out here, as always. Always glad to be a part of talking ball with you two fellas, and peace to everybody in the chat, man. Let's just get this money, bro. It's time to get the money.
Yeah, man. We got a nice little card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 motherfucking piece on a Tuesday. Salute to all the real ones holding us down in the chat. We appreciate y'all. If you would, at this time, hit the motherfucking like button, share the video. And if you have not subscribed to Pub Sports Radio, well, God damn it, do it right now. It's $4.99 to become a member and support the movement. Very much appreciated. We do got some things going down at the end of March. I believe March 22nd, 23rd is the beginning of the events. So follow Pub Sports Radio on all social media outlets to check it out. And if you want to come out and vibe out with the fellas. But yeah, let's get to it. It is time to eat. We're going to Milwaukee. We got the Boston Celtics coming to town. We got a line now that is all the way up to 9. Due to obviously more on the Celtic side here. We'll go with who's questionable. We'll start off with Robert Williams. The two bigs are questionable, Robert Williams and Al Horford.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Really no surprise there. These motherfuckers just stay, questionable. Shout out to Nasty Nate. We know where he's going.
You know where he's going.
It don't matter who the fuck's suiting up, huh? Look at that. There you go. Celtics trifecta.
It don't matter.
But he's got his two big horses. The two big guys are questionable, but they're definitely without their two big horses. Obviously, Jaylen Brown has been out. Now Jason Tatum came out early. At least they did let us know early about this. They have won 4 straight basketball games and do have Detroit Pistons on deck tomorrow night. When we look at Milwaukee, as we said and talked about recently, Milwaukee's been pretty much the best basketball team the last couple of weeks in the NBA. They have won 6 straight, most recently winning winning an impressive game there in LA. Now obviously this game, it doesn't have as much intrigue when it got 4 with Tatum in the lineup that we're already missing Brown. Brogdon is back ready to rock and roll, and obviously Marcus Smart is still going to be riding the pine. It's Daryl, how are we feeling about this basketball game, my man?
Yeah, man. The way I was looking at it is, my notes here were how the Bucks were playing for the season. Looking at their first quarter over under, actually, both of these teams are 3-7 to the over. So their points have gone down dramatically, and both of these teams are barely combining over 50 points in the first quarter. So they both shot down from about 20 or 29 to 30 points, and in their last 5, they're at 26 and 25. Now, regardless of who's playing, we've seen this kind of scenario before where all the starters sit, right? We saw this with the Magic. We've seen this with the Spurs. We've seen this with the Heat, where you got just a little bit of players that's playing, man. And for whatever reason, they'll either end up winning that game or covering the spread still. And this could be the case with Boston, being that Boston is pretty deep. That's just my opinion. So what I did here was I looked and saw how few more points that the Bucks are scoring, and then actually looked at their spread, first quarter spread, and they're better away this year than they are at home. They have a better record covering the spread away in the first quarter than they do at home. So I had a strong lean on that under first quarter, and looking also at Boston minus 3.5. Now, I think Boston is going to get smacked here. I just don't, I don't know by how much. That number seems like a really high number. So me liking Boston, I'm probably going to take them early. Looking at the first quarter in this game, also the under on this game.
I dig it. I dig it. I was very intrigued in this game last night when I looked at a Milwaukee -4. Didn't really go too much into it, just glanced, and I was going to be on Fear the Deer. Now, obviously, it's got carried away here a little bit,
Mhm.
but a lot of love from Milwaukee still in the chat. Our guy Dan Kelly enjoying some nice weather out there in NY. Bro, I was literally just in the hot tub and it's fucking snowing. It was ridiculous. It's snowing here in Vegas. I couldn't believe it. It's not really snow, but everybody says it's snow. It's more like a little drizzle. But you know what they say, what they will. But yeah, man, I like this. I did really like this basketball game. Not as much now as it's got carried away up to 9. Our guy Nets
Mhm.
bets. Not scared though. He says it's Bucks -10. You -10 play of the day is good money. Don't be scared. And you know they have been playing really good basketball, and they are definitely catching the Celtics at a time without some of the big horses here. How you feeling, Billy?
This was a one that I kind of lean towards the Bucks full game. Celtics kind of early. The Celtics have historically played well in Milwaukee. They're 6-0-1 ATS. Last 7 meetings in Milwaukee, so I mean that's not that bad. But without those players, man, it's hard to lean towards the Celtics way. We're seeing Derek White, Sam Hauser, Grant Williams, Al Horford, and probably Blake Griffin. So it's like I don't know if I want to put my money on that. So digging deeper into it, I mean, the Bucks are on a 10-game winning streak. I mean, they're probably going to be highly motivated. They're trying to get the top seed in the East. During this streak, Giannis has been averaging 37 points and then two different 50-point outings. And then, I don't know, man. I feel like this is a backwood. Why? It's
Mhm.
Bucks or pass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
full game. Yeah, full game. Yeah, you would have to take Bucks and Bucks only. But we've just seen this so much. Even Dutch, we saw this with the Cavaliers, not even being able to cover that. I mean, it's a large spread, but they couldn't even beat the Spurs like that. So,
right. In today's NBA, everybody, Boston still got some players, and what we've seen so far this year, don't be surprised if Boston fucks around plays in this basketball. That's why I'm off this basketball game. So, the Bucks could just be like, damn, they without they two dudes, like, man, we in cruise control. And Hauser and them boys might catch fire here for a moment. White's been playing really good basketball as well. Malcolm Brogdon is definitely capable. But I'm not standing in front of Milwaukee. I was looking to get on Milwaukee -4 against this Celtic team with Jason Tatum out there. So I missed the boat on that. Shout out to our guy Nets Bets in the building. Shout out to Bobby Boucher. I see you, my dude. Sam Comer, Sam I am in the motherfucking building. And Sweaty Butcher, great call last night. Said that you would get the Warriors at a better line live. You got that +125. They handle business. Shout out to Bobano as well. Good to see you in the building, Sweaty Butcher. Let's get to this next basketball game. We're going north. We got the Orlando Magic coming to town against the Toronto Raptors. We got a line here of 7, a total of 221.5. 62% of the money, 62% of the bets on the Magic. 62% of the money followed on the Magic as well. We have Isaac. No Isaac here tonight. Cole Anthony is questionable. Obviously, did a lot of people on Magic last night as well. Shout out to everybody. We talked about it yesterday. Not only did they cover the 4.5, but they went out right there in Chicago, and now they are traveling to the north here, getting 7. We have the Magic, or excuse me, the Raptors won 4 of the last 5 basketball games. Most recently against the Detroit Pistons, and Achua and Gary Trent are questionable here. They do have Big Poe in the paint now. He will be playing, I believe, his second or third game back. Billy, what are we doing with this basketball game, my man?
Yeah, right off the top, best prop of the day, Paolo Banchero over 6.5 rebounds. Before the rare miss last night, he's gone over this prop 8 straight games. He's having a great rookie campaign, 20 points, 6.7 rebounds, 3.6 assists per game. I wouldn't really mind the point prop either. It's 19.5 -115. But spread-wise, I kind of lean towards the Magic, man. I mean, they're the 5th best ATS team in the league behind the Thunder, Bucks, 76ers, and Cavs. Orlando's already covered twice against this team. Feels like a little bit too many points. But the one thing that's kind of throwing me off is they haven't really played well in Canada. 2-7 ATS last 9 meetings in Toronto. And then on top of that, what was the other thing that I didn't like? Yeah, they already covered twice against this team already. And that could be a revenge spot here for the Raptors, especially at home. But I feel like it's a tricky spread, but I would take the points with the Magic, though.
I dig it. Shout out to our guy, Real Deal Prime, JK in the building. Magic smash spot yesterday. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, it was a great call. A lot of sharps on the Magic yesterday, and it came to where we needed it to come. Spence in the building. Good to see Spence. Like Wendell Carter Jr. double plus 200. Good to see our guy always dropping plus money props in the building. Run it up. Mike and Pimp Slap Play of the motherfucking day. Trifecta spot here on the over. If you know, you know. So he's liking the points in this basketball game here. It's Derl. How we feeling, my man?
Yeah, something that sticks out with the Magic right now, man. Last 10, 8-2, the first half ATS. And if you look at the last two games that they've played, that being December 11th and December 9th, Orlando was up one of those games, and they were actually up both of those games in the first half. And you look at what they're doing right now, it seems to kind of correlate to them doing that again. So I never bet Magic. It's funny. It's some teams I haven't bet all year, but it just seems like this would be a spot to take them now, in my opinion. And I would just look at them early because I don't know how this game would kind of benefit them in the long run. Of course, they just played yesterday, beating Chicago. So this is a back-to-back for them. And it's a back-to-back travel. So we all know how we feel about that and how to look at these teams when they're on a back-to-back travel. As Briz was saying, they are going up to Canada as well. And so to me, shucks, this could be a triple revenge, if you want to call it that. I mean, both two games they lost. Both games, they also went under. Now, they played on the 3rd, so it was 3 games, December 3rd, December 9th, and December 11th. Toronto only won one of those games, and that was the only game to go over. So like our guy said, I think it was Mikey or whomever, if you like the over, then you like Toronto here because Orlando wins these games when it goes under. So I don't know where to gauge this game right now, but my favorite side would be here, just based on the recent body of work, like I see, is to take Orlando Magic early. That would be first half, and then step off the game.
I dig it. Yeah, nothing for me here. The Raptors are just, you can't. They're almost like the Mavericks, man. Really, to me, in my opinion, you can't lay 7 with
Nah, bro. The Mavericks are all right though.
Hey, this Mavericks all right. We said it yesterday. You don't lay 7.5. It don't matter who the fuck they're playing. You don't lay a touchdown in a hooker with the Dallas Mavericks this year, and they lose outright at home to Minnesota. Come on, man.
I mean, that was obvious. That was obvious.
Yeah, okay. But what I'm saying is the Raptors, I just don't say there might be a spot here for the Raptors, but I'm not comfortable laying a touchdown with the Toronto Raptors. Damn near against anybody, especially against Orlando Magic team who's becoming a number an awful fucking lot. Let's get to this next game. This one, to me, in my opinion, the best game on the card. We're going to Arizona. We got the Phoenix Suns here. We got Sacramento Kings coming to town. We got the Phoenix Suns here as a 2.5 point favorite, a total of 234. The Kings, obviously, off an impressive win at home with Luka coming back with the Mavericks. Our boy Billy's favorite team now, with Kyrie. They did lose. The first game. They bounced back at the crib. Won the second one with Luka back. Have won 3 out of the last 4 basketball games. De'Aaron Fox has been going off, and Sabonis has been eating all season. 73% of the bets are on the Suns here. 71% of the money on the Sacramento Kings. The Suns have got back to winning basketball as well. Obviously, no KD, won't be back to the All-Star break. Cameron Payne and Shamet will be back after the All-Star break as well. But Book is back. And Book, last time he'd seen these boys drop 44 on these motherfuckers. They have won 4 out of the last 5, coming off and well rested as well. They did have a road trip, but they had 3 days to relax back at the crib. An impressive win as well with the back-to-back win there in Indiana with the situation there. So, Phoenix has been playing tough ball. CP3's back running the show. Billy, how we feeling, my man?
I like the Kings a little bit in this game. The Suns are kind of doing a good roll of recent. They've won 10 out of their last 14 games. Coming off a 5-game East Coast road trip. There's going to be their first home game since February the 1st. I mean, that's a long-ass time, dude. It's February the 14th. That's about like 13 days. The Kings are 4-0. ATS last 4 meetings in Phoenix, and there's no doubt in my mind that the Kings can put up points. They're definitely soft defensively. They've allowed 126.8 points per game in their last 5 games. But I think more importantly, I think De'Aaron Fox is going to be the star of this game. I like his over 26.5 points. He scored 30 or more points in 5 out of his last 6 games and 3 in a row, going over his point prop. And the reason why I like the Kings is because recent memory of the Suns team is getting fried by Cam Thomas and Trae Young. I can't imagine what De'Aaron Fox is going to do if they're letting Cam Thomas put up 40 points and then Trae Young like 20, 30 the next night. I mean, I can't imagine what De'Aaron Fox is going to do. It's always risky betting the Kings here. There's probably some love for Devin Booker tonight, but I'm going with the Kings and De'Aaron Fox.
Wow.
I dig it. Follow up, my man. Is there obviously you don't agree?
Yeah, I don't, man. I think because of the trade and what's happened with the Suns roster, and I think they're being undervalued. I don't think the books are treating them fair right now. The Suns, and I honestly feel this is a Suns trifecta spot. I really do. I honestly feel that. And it makes me so scary here. I'm almost in church. Almost got my notepad and my Bible, man, about to go to church because I'm not understanding why this line gone from 4 to 2.5, man. Like that's some sharp money moving towards the Kings' direction. When the Kings suck in the first quarter, when they are away, last 10, they're 3-7. Suns are actually above 500, and you're only giving me a half a point. And they suck in the first half. They cover these spreads at home, not away. They're under 500 away, 3-7 as well. So I maybe it's really time to where you could buy some stock into the Suns team before Durant is actually playing. But, I mean, this has got to be a Suns trifecta spot here. This has got to be a Suns trifecta spot here. I'm not getting it. Even looking at the injury report, you're going to have D-Book in there, come alive. You know, he plays the full first quarter, and you're telling me that they can beat the Kings or can't beat the Kings by a half a point? I just don't get it. Looking over their
how is 72% of the money coming in on the Suns and then the number moves? Like
exactly.
That just tells Vegas is telling you take the Kings.
This is why I'm saying, man, I'm just about to go to church because I think maybe a lot of people are on the Suns. And so if you've got the number moving like that, because I didn't understand that line movement, last 5 right now, man, that offense is putting up 26 for the Suns and 29 for the Sacramento Kings. I'm feeling trifecta. I just can't get there right now. Defensively, people are getting whatever they want on Sacramento in the first quarter and first half.
But they're still hooping though.
So
I don't know. I'm not really scared. I'm gonna fight. I like the Suns here. I haven't placed anything yet today. I had a busy morning, but I do believe the Suns is the spot, man. In my opinion, I like Sacramento. You all know I fuck with Sacramento. Fox is my dude. I follow this team well. I just don't think that. I think Phoenix got some momentum going. They beat him November 28th in Sacramento without CP3. Book dropped 44 on him. Aiden had 17. I mean, Bridges only had 13 points in that game, and Cam Johnson didn't play. So I feel like you have CP3, Book, and fucking, obviously DA. I feel like they get it done at the crib, man. De'Aaron Fox is going to get his. You got to contain Sabonis on the boards. Don't let him get some crazy numbers. I like, I think they also have the 2 additions of TJ Warren and Bazley playing tonight. So I believe when you have I'm not a big CP3 guy, but he is a true point guard. It's going to be easy for these guys like that to fill their roles when you got someone running the show like CP3. And I like the head coach that over there as well, Monty Williams. So I think that TJ Warren will be a nice addition as well as Bazley there from how the fuck you say boy from OKC. So I think they'll get some more nice additions, a little bit more. But really, I think it comes down to Book. I think they got nothing for him. He'll bust their ass again. DA will do his thing, and CP3 will run the ship. At the house, -2, -2.5, man. Shit, I like this look. I think the Suns, I'm not going to get cute with the trifecta spot because I think Sacramento could come in and, play a little good. They're going to be competitive in this basketball game. But at the end of the day, man, the Phoenix Suns at the house, they're good money. Let's get to this next basketball game. We're going to LA, back to LA. We're going to LA. We got the Golden State Warriors coming to town. We got a line here of 7.5, total of 228.5. Obviously, no Steph in a back-to-back situation last night. A lot of people like the Warriors last night. They handled business. Klay Thompson will be resting. They have won 2 out of the last 3 basketball games, and this will be the last basketball game they play until the 23rd. So they are on vacation mode after this basketball game. 56% of the bets on the Warriors, 53% of the money on the Warriors. On the other side here, the Clippers have had 3 days off, lost 2 straight basketball games after winning. After putting up a nice little impressive stretch there, they have lost 2 straight. Most recently, at the crib to Milwaukee, and Mason Plumlee will be making his debut today. I believe they needed a guy that kind of a go get it kind of a basketball player, and he's just going to go out there and work. They needed that and some size, obviously. How are we feeling about this basketball game, Derl?
I think Golden State's already checked out, man. Like, they're not going to play again till my birthday. Shout out to me. They're not going to play again till the 23rd, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you checked out already. This game, this is a large line, 8.5. I think the Clippers can get it. We've already talked about how the Clippers schedule was this year, and Clippers themselves will not even have a back-to-back game until March. So it gives you a little time to kind of scheme and game plan and things of that nature. We're still seeing some kind of trickeration in the roster, but this is a game the Clippers should absolutely dominate. They should. I can't get there. I think I'm going to possibly get here with the Clippers. But what I did like also is, remember, the Warriors are the #1 scoring team in the first quarter. They clipped over the Nuggets. So to me, this seems like this could easily go over as well, even though the number is saying that it's going to be under. I mean, this started at 220 now we're at 227.5, right? But that first quarter, I honestly believe it went over on the Wizards, right, off a back-to-back. I believe this is another 60-point quarter. It could be easily. But how this game goes all the way to the wire, it just seems like a Clippers spot here. I just don't go around put my money on the Clippers. But the perfect spot for me to play this game would be the first quarter over. First quarter over on this game.
Yeah, man. Shout out to our guy Tom Miggs in the building, liking the Clippers singing they smack tonight. I mean, I feel the same way. Before the show, I was thinking, man, the Clippers, they just let me down a lot, but I like them a lot here, first quarter, first half. I'm not really laying those type of numbers with the Clippers. Should be full trifecta spot here. And I know, obviously, with the back-to-back, you're thinking, oh, well, you want full game here. But I personally just think that, like you said, the Warriors are checked the fuck out. They're ready to go. They're ready to go on vacay mode. How we feeling, Billy?
I'm right there with you guys, man. I actually think the first quarter is the way to go. Usually in this spot, you would want the full game, but I think the first quarter is the way to go. Last time these two teams faced off, it was November 23rd. The Clippers were without PG-13 and Leonard, and they were still able to cover the first quarter. And even though they're not really the best first quarter ATS team this year, they're 6-4 ATS. In their last 10 home games first quarter. And since Curry's been out of the lineup, the Warriors have been 0-4 ATS first quarter spread and a minus 22-point differential with the 11th worst defensive rating in the first quarter. So top play of the day, LA Clippers first quarter minus 2.5.
Yeah, I dig it. I like that an awful lot. Fat Wally in the building. Good to see you, my man. Appreciate the love. And everybody take a moment and be just like Fat motherfucking Wally. Appreciate you, my guy. Hopefully, if I do make it to the essay, I will see you again, my man. All right, let's get to this last basketball game on the card. And let's get the fuck up out of here so everybody can go be with their motherfucking Valentine. All right, we got the motherfucking Wizards going to town, P-Town. We got a line here, minus 3.5 to Trailblazers, a total of 236. The Wizards obviously were in the Bay last night, got smacked around by the Warriors. No Kuzma. Bradley Beal really got smacked around. He lost a motherfucking tooth. I don't know if he's going to suit up tonight. They have won 2 out of the last 3 basketball games that the Wizards have. 59% of the bets on the Blazers, 78% of the money on the Wizards. This also for the Blazers after winning an impressive game last night. I'm going to take it easy on my guys Ski and Wham Bam because they had their cheerleading outfit on last night, and since they're not
I
here,
was with them, bro.
I'm not gonna go too hard. I'm not gonna go too hard on them. But I was hoping they would win, but I knew it was some funny shit. This will be the Blazers' last game until also the 23rd. So they damn near might be in vacay mode as well. They have won 2 out of the last 3 basketball games. Most recently last night, as we talked about, against the LA Lakers, an impressive win where Dame Time dropped 40. on that ass, and was really not a game from start to finish. Up 20 before I could blink, and it pretty much stayed that way. Let's get to it, my guy Derl. Well, how we feeling about this one?
Bro, if you know where to go, I mean, come on, man. This is winning you money, dog. If you know, you know. Wizards over first quarter. They're top of the league, man. For whatever reason, man, these boys come out shooting. I'm just praying, and I can't stand Portland, but they shoot them threes like they shot against us yesterday, man. They were at one point, they were like 10 for 14 from the arc, and this was like in the first half. You know what I'm saying? Do I think right now, man, that this won't be a 60-point first quarter? This is a 60-point first quarter written all over it. I'm sorry, man. Right now, Wizards first in the league, 8-2 in the last 10. With the over, we got a 58 going. They covered the 57.5 yesterday with 2 minutes left, man. Right now, the Wizards are scoring 35.4 points in the first quarter, while that defense for Portland's allowing 30. Portland's also scoring 30.4 points in the first quarter, while that defense is allowing 28. Man, 58 points sounds really, really low for two teams that can go and just shoot out the building in the first quarter. The writing's on the wall. The only thing that I don't like is how poorly Portland themselves have been in the first quarter, 3-7 in the last 10 to the over. But against the Wizards team, it's more about the Wizards scoring the points than their opponent. So do I think this can be a 60-point first quarter? Absolutely. If you are taking Wizards first quarter over, you're making money. You're making money. Bottom line. So we just go back to the well with that one. Wizards, that's my play of the day. Wizards first quarter over 58 points already in my pocket.
I dig it. I dig it. Yeah, I like that. And Kuzma is in. Shout out to our guy, Zachary. So that'll help the over as well. Motherfucker don't play no defense, but he could definitely catch fire. He's a bucket, I will say that. Dan Kelly, you were right. Yeah, man. You said it yesterday in the chat. You was ready to load up if Wham was on the Lakers with Ski, and it was a fact. He said he would have put his whole bankroll if he knew Daryl was too. I'm not gonna lie, I almost fell for the trap because if LBJ was playing, I was taking them at minus 105. No lie. And then I wait though, because today's NBA, you never know now. And obviously this motherfucker really went out on his birthday. It was like it was his it was his week after scoring.
Yo, man,
he played really since he
They
beat
said
the
you
record,
want me to
right?
play the All-Star game. I'm sitting
Hey,
there.
man, you get old like that, man. Take a little longer to recover.
Hey, it's
dog.
LBJ,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
It's LBJ. I'm just saying, man, you out partying, dancing, doing all this shit at the club, and you ain't played basketball since. God damn it! You know what are you setting for the younger generation? God damn it! Hey,
Stop
shit,
it!
hey,
Stop
man, come on, LBJ. You know, do better. Hey, but nah, man. Hey, and they gotta win basketball games, man. You a Laker fan? You tell us, hey, they're under 5. They're 5 game under now, 6, maybe even 7 goddamn near games under 500. They got to start winning basketball games. You need LBJ out there, bro. Razor Sharp Picks. Shout out to our guy in the building. Be sure to follow him. He's running hot, running extremely, always profitable. Our guy.
Yeah,
But
Razor's
he is
always
running
profitable.
extremely hot right now. As you can see the numbers, it's a beautiful thing when our guy Razor Sharp Picks blesses us. Let's run up them likes. Be sure to check out everything we're doing right here on Puff Sports Radio. But before we get up out of here, we got to pay the bills. Let's pay. Did you talk about this game, Billy?
No, we could. I'm just gonna tell Razors. You know, he told me not to bet the Eagles for the Super Bowl, and he felt bad for me, and he sent me the pick in the DM. So I'm riding the Kristaps.
Yeah, man, that fucking Super Bowl, man, that was a good one. Though it was a good Super Bowl. I will say that.
Man,
shout out to
I was
Big
the
Lucci
Philly
in
and
the chat.
everything, man. I was
Man,
ready
y'all
to
be
go.
tripping, man.
Yeah, we don't want to open that door. Vic, roll the clip. Yeah, man, Manscaped. Be sure to check them out. Use the promo code, Pub Sports. Get 20% off. Keep it fresh from head to toe. Manscaped, 2 words, Pub Sports. They'll get you 20% off. Be sure to check it out. Then if you want to get fresh and clean, and you are in Texas, take yourself to San Antonio, Southtown 101. Be sure to check them out. Parking lot pimping, karaoke, DJs, bomb ass bar food, great service, and we will be out there at the end of March doing the damn thing. Check it out, Southtown 101 in San Antonio, Texas. Let's get us paid though. Let's get the fuck up out of here. How we doing that, Billy?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 2-piece. It's Couples Day. It's Valentine's Day. Clippers first quarter, and we're gonna take Paolo Pincheiro over 6.5 rebounds. Take it to the bank.
I dig it. He's man of the people, man of love. He gets a 2-piece out for the couples. It's Derl. I know you got some wine on deck today. It definitely seems like a wine drinking day.
Man.
What's up, my man? How we getting paid, my guy?
Yeah, today, man, it's all about that over. So I'm drinking the sauce here, man. Washington Wizards, Portland Trailblazers, over 58 points in the first quarter.
I dig it. I like that look an awful lot. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I will be here on the Phoenix Suns. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that hooker. I don't like the hooker, so we're gonna go -2, -120. The Suns at the house. Believe they take the momentum. 3 days off. I don't believe they'll have an answer for a book, and I believe CP3 will get the new additions involved. And DA, come on, man. Don't let Sabonis eat that ass up. Let's get it. Handle business at the crib. Don't let him come into your house and punk you, DA, and we get this motherfucking W. We'll leave it.
Right.
Suns -2, -120. It's good money, man. Let's see our guy, Razor Sharp Picks, doing Valentine's Day. That's his favorite holiday. Nah, man. If you see my tweet, it's real. And I don't mean to be rude. I got love, for the wifey and all that day. But the Valentine's shit, bro, we strings, bro. You like puppets, man. I don't like being a puppet. So they can't just pull the strings and tell me what to do. It's deeper than that. If y'all know what I'm talking, hey, you know what I'm talking, man. And we'll leave it at that. But enjoy your loved ones. Enjoy the day. Just don't fall for all the bull ass shit that comes with it. My guy, it's Derl. What we got going for the rest of the week, my man?
Won't see you on Longwood Wednesdays tomorrow. My man LJ doing his thing, man. Shout out to my man LJ from H-Town. He's doing his thing. So you'll see him on Wednesday. Back with y'all on Thursday, man. And then rinse, repeat. We'll do it again.
Good stuff. Our guy, Billy Briz. I know you got some things on deck tonight. What we got going for the rest of the week?
Yeah, man. Back here tomorrow, NBA Pop-Up, and this weekend, UFC Vegas 69, Aaron Blanchfield versus Jessica Anaraj in the UFC Apex Octagon right here on Pop Sports Radio. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and get the memberships, man. We got to get the memberships back up, man. New month rolling over. I think I gotta do it my damn self because YouTube doesn't automatically redo it. So you got to give the reminder out there for the people. But let's get to some cash tonight.
Yeah, man. Good shit. Shout out to everyone in the chat. All the real ones holding us down. Mike M. Pimp Slap Play of the Day, and that is his Twitter. Be sure to follow him. Be sure to follow our guy LJ from H-Town, as well as Derl said, he'll be doing his thing right here on Plus Sports Radio tomorrow. Our guy Mean Green Sports Picks in the building.
Mean Green
as well. Suns first quarter, a great follow as well. Real Deal Prime, DK Spence, all y'all real ones. We appreciate y'all. Be sure to like, subscribe, share the motherfucking video. Y'all stay fresh, stay blessed. Let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.